If you think that a man has to buy you dinner to be worth your time, you are entitled in my books.
You know what happens to us after years in the dating world? We grow wiser. We may say, ugh, I wish I had done things a little differently, but we start to develop standards that prevent us from encountering those same situations that caused us pain.
Oh my God, it must be nice to look back at your past relationship and be like, what caused me the most pain? Not being financially taken care of and having dinners bought for me. Like that must be really, really nice. You know what I've learned from relationships as I've gotten older and wiser? Not to be classist and judge a man based off of what he can buy me. I learned things like if he's trying to judge all my friends and tell me that they're shit, it probably means he's trying to alienate me from them. I learned things like if he wants the password to my phone, that means he's trying to control me. I learned things like if he throws things or hits things, I'm probably next. You women sit there and think that you bring so much to the table that the least a man can do for you is buy you a dinner. But you know what? At the end of the day, if somebody has to sit there and brag about everything that they bring to the table, you probably don't bring much. Relationships are supposed to be about 50-50. And you know, all I see from men on social media is that they genuinely just want a woman who loves them, who is there for them, and isn't just trying to bang all their friends. But all women want is money. You guys think that a man is literally nothing if he can't buy you dinner. Do you understand how classist that is? Do you understand that there are men out there who are saving up for a good future? No, that doesn't matter to any of you. It's all about what he can give me right now. The sooner you women realize that expecting a man to buy you dinner is just as entitled as a man expecting you to sleep with him, the faster we'll just be able to move on from this sexist shit. And I know, you guys are gonna say, it's not the same thing. Well, I don't have time to sit here and lecture you on the difference of how men and women are valued in society. I just don't. Pull up Google. Do you remember when it was big on social media for men to say that if she didn't put out on the first date, it wasn't a good date and she wasn't getting a second one? And you know how all us women stood together and said, excuse me, this is really fucked up. We don't owe you anything. You're not entitled to our bodies. Well, personally, I thought that we were going to stay on that train of thought, but that was back when I was a teenager. And now that I'm an adult, still the same thing. But we think that we're entitled to men's money. So now men aren't allowed to be entitled to our bodies, but we're allowed to be entitled to their money, which in my mind is kind of being entitled to their bodies because they have to use their bodies to work for that money. A man owes us nothing other than honesty, kindness, and respect. And anything that they want to give us on top of that should be treasured, not expected. Y'all really should be getting no dick.
Oh, baby, no, it's okay. It's all gotta be so.